I want to quickly talk about Körber Warehouse Management System, and I want to do an in-depth review of this tool. I want to see the pros and cons, the ins and outs, the pricing, the functionalities, the capabilities, everything you need to know before buying Körber Warehouse Management System. So here's an overview I want you to pay attention to. So when you think about Körber, I want you to think about a tool that's really scalable. We love the fact that you can actually you can adapt it to all kinds of warehouses. This is really cool. And the thing is that Körber Warehouse was actually called before High Jump, and before that it was actually called Accelos One. So if you've been using Körber for a while, or you've been in this industry for a while, you probably heard that Körber has different names. But the thing is that we love the fact that it is a warehouse management system that's constantly been upgraded, constantly been worked upon, constantly been scaled, and constantly been improved upon. So this is just really fantastic. For the last 10 years, we've been actually tracking this software tool. We've seen lots of changes, especially when it comes to user experience and user interface. I mean, the UI and the UX will really increase big time. Back in the days when Körber used to be called Accelos, it wasn't really that great when it comes to UX, but now they have really worked on the UX and UI. Just fantastic, okay? We love the fact that right now you are able to use this tool for all kinds of warehouses, regardless of the size. So if you have a small warehouse or a large warehouse, not a problem. If you have multiple warehouses or you have a single location, you can also use a Körber, not a problem. Okay. What we love about Körber is that you are able to have a crystal clear reporting across various important elements when it comes to your supply chain. Because see, when we talk about a warehouse, we're not just speaking about goods. We're speaking about floor management. We're speaking about yard management. We're speaking about labor management. We're talking about labor optimization. So those are important elements. And this is what Körber really actually covers. And also, when you think about Körber, I want you to think about a hub for your supply chain solution that's really replete with all kinds of capabilities, including radio frequency and barcode hardware and warehouse automation equipment. Just fantastic. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. Let's talk about the features when you actually think about Körber Warehouse Management software. What are the features you need to really pay attention to? First of all, you have warehouse management. So you have within Körber, you have various capabilities that revolve around warehouse management. So we're talking here about advanced shipping, staging, slotting, warehouse transfers, picking, packing, route optimization, and more. Okay, and this software supports multi-user operations and multiple products within the same warehouse or within multiple warehouses. That's for warehouse management. Then you also have transportation management. So basically, Körber allows you to accurately get efficient transport and shipment process information for multimodal transports. So you can manage single stage and multi-stage networks while actually helping shippers automate the process. This is really good. Within Körber, you are able to also get warehouse control. So basically, the software allows you to eliminate individual control by managing the material flow using a complete set of material handling equipment. What we love about Körber here is that we love the fact that it's user-friendly. Okay, the software is kind of complex though, but the thing is, once you pass the initial learning curve, you are good to go. Okay, and so Körber actually gives you effective control of warehouse automation. This is really cool. You also have, I want you to think of Körber also as an integration platform. So basically, Körber actually integrates multiple supply chain systems and scales operations to improve efficiency. We love that a lot. So you are able to directly build integrations into infrastructure for large organizations, but also smaller operations. Okay, so you're able to have what? To have a complete ownership of the system. This is kind of cool. You are able to gain control of yard management within Körber. So Körber gives you the tools that you need to manage both automated and manually controlled yards. So they give you actually a maximum flexibility and visibility of equipment, inventory, and carriers. And you also optimize inbound and outbound operational flow while minimizing processing time. So this is kind of cool. You also have track and trace. You also have proof of delivery. within Körber. So those are really fantastic. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Körber warehouse management software. I want to give you a little review of Körber here. I want to look at the pros and cons, the strengths and weaknesses of this warehouse management software. Let's first talk about the pros, the strengths. Okay, so you have advanced warehouse management system, and I'm talking here about an all-in-one solution here from A to Z. You have complete you have complete visibility into your warehouse management. You have real-time inventory visibility and tracking. You have integrated transportation management solution. This is really cool. And you have effective demand and supply planning. And you also have extensive integration capabilities. So the bottom line here is that when you have Körber, you really are able to integrate to third-party applications, especially the ones that really count, that really matter for your warehouse management system. So here we're speaking about what? We're speaking about couriers such as DHL, FedEx, UPS, USPS. We're talking about third-party returns and refunds management platforms. We're talking about fulfillment platforms. We're speaking about 3PLs also, so third-party logistics partners. Okay, so that's the key strengths for Körber. What about the business benefits? Well, when we talk about advanced warehouse management system, the benefit is that Körber rather allows you to enhance warehouse efficiency and optimize storage space utilization. When we talk about real-time inventory visibility and tracking, basically Körber allows you to improve inventory accuracy and enable you to have better planning and decision making. When we talk about integrated transportation management solution, basically you have a system whereby Körber allows you to streamline transportation planning, execution, and monitoring for cost savings and improved service levels. When we talk about effective demand and supply planning here, basically Körber allows you to align demand and supply, reduce stockouts, and minimize excess inventory. And when we talk about the extensive integration capabilities, you are able to seamlessly connect with ERP systems and other business applications for end-to-end supply chain visibility. So ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning Software, okay? So basically what I'm trying to say here is that I want you to look at Körber Supply Chain as a supply chain management software. Let's talk about the value added here. So when we talk about Körber warehouse management software, you need really to understand that the software really adds value across your supply chain, but across also your value chain. Okay. And so the Körber supply chain module, the modules list, gives you a comprehensive view of the functionalities available in a typical SCM solution. SCM, again, supply chain management solution, and saving you weeks of research and allow your organization to make informed decisions. Okay, so this is kind of cool. So you are able to understand exactly how Körber adds value to your operations when you analyze the whole functionalities, the whole list of functionalities. So what I'm trying to say is that Körber actually adds value not just within the warehouse management work stream, but also across the supply chain management. So you have all kinds of operations, all kinds of initiatives, all kinds of work streams that really are part of your supply chain management. Okay, for example, using the Körber supply chain modules, you are able to actually get let's say a granular view of the functional aspects of the solution. You are able to have a high level of support offered by Körber in terms of feature and functionality. You're able to see whether or not Körber is actually great for your organization. So this is an opportunity to upgrade. So you can start maybe within a pricing tier, within a lower pricing tier. You probably realize after a while that, hey, listen, this supply chain management is way better than the warehouse management system that I currently have. So it's always an opportunity to upgrade, to go from a warehouse management system to a supply chain management system. So this is totally possible. And Körber is constantly introducing new features, functions, and capabilities so that you are able to actually improve your warehouse operations down the road. So the value chain that really, that Körber really adds to the whole operation here really revolves around the solutions embedded in the supply chain management software that Körber has. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about the Körber warehouse management software. I want to talk to you about the differentiators. So the whole thing is before you buy Körber warehouse management software, you got to really pay attention to a few things that trigger either a purchase decision or a denial decision. So, and this, you apply this for all kinds of software, not just warehouse management software, or not just for Körber. Okay, but the thing is that Körber actually provides you with a couple of differentiators and advantages that can help you really sort of make the decision to buy or not to buy. And based on our research, we have seen that Körber actually allows you to optimize processes, to improve productivity, to eliminate costly errors, which is really important, especially if you have a large sort of large warehouse, or you have to, you really worry about yard management, and you also have continuous innovation. You are able to go through Körber to actually optimize the user experience. You have future-proof platform, and you are able to improve inventory count. So this is kind of cool in terms of giving you the pros and cons for you to actually optimize your warehouse operation. Okay. And so when we talk about optimizing processes, we're speaking about increasing performance and actually energy efficiency. This is kind of important. You are able to improve industrial plant availability and decrease downtime using artificial intelligence, deep tech, and data science. When we talk about basically improving productivity, you are able to let your staff, your warehouse staff, complete tasks efficiently with voice, vision, and mobility enabled systems. You can eliminate operational inefficiencies and increase accuracy using multimodal and flexible solutions. You also have voice-directed technology that allows workers to stay mobile and complete more tasks in less time. That's what you want anyway. You want to have this sort of delta, right? More time. More tasks in less time. That's a good delta to have. What about pricing? Let's talk about pricing here. Now, pricing, unfortunately, pricing is not available for Körber online, so you need to actually contact Körber to have a clear idea how much they charge for their warehouse management software. Okay, so they want you to, so you go to their website, you put your first name, last name, your email, your company, and then you put some kind of optional information. So if you want to know more about Körber. Let's talk about integrations here. So basically, Körber is more than a warehouse management software tool. I've already established that. Think of Körber as more as a supply chain management software tool. So basically, what happens here is that you want to, when you have such a huge software tool, you want integrations, because otherwise, if you get an ERP, because an SCM is kind of similar to an ERP. If you get an SCM and that SCM does not integrate with your existing with your existing tech stack, you are toast. Okay, and this is why Körber actually had a great idea, great inspiration to actually avail its tool of all kinds of integrations through API or through native integrations. So Körber warehouse management software integrates seamlessly with many popular accounting and order entry packages and shipping systems to provide the warehousing link in a total supply chain solution. Okay, this is really good. So what we've seen is that based on our research, by integrating with leading accounting packages, warehouse automation equipment, and shipping systems, basically you are connecting your warehouse to the rest of your supply chain, which you need anyway. You really need to have that kind of connection, that kind of symbiosis anyway. And so this seamless transfer of information between, let's say, your systems means more efficient invoicing, order tracking, proper valuation, proper purchasing, and proper information about your distribution operation overall. And this is kind of cool. So you're able to increase supply chain visibility. You are able to streamline your warehouse processes. You are able to improve your customer service. Again, I'm talking here about the integrations. You are able to really empower better Sage integration. So actually, Körber's warehouse management software will seamlessly integrate with Sage ActPack, Sage Pro, Mass 90, Mass 200, Mass 500 to actually, and Mass 500 to provide you with a completely integrated system to manage your finances and inventory. So we're talking about your businesses, finances, and inventory. So this is really good. And you also have Microsoft Dynamics integration. This is really cool also. You also have SAP Business One integration. There's another wonderful integrations. And so you have all kinds of integrations. Fantastic. Let me talk to you about it. Let me give you some little extras here. So when you actually implement Körber, obviously Körber has two main I would say main weaknesses. Number one, it's not a weakness really, but like Körber is not easy to implement. That's number one. So basically, it takes time, and you have to account for a learning curve at the beginning. So you need training to actually set up Körber. You can set up Körber via the cloud or via your like you can do it via the cloud or on premise. This is totally fine, not a problem. But the thing is, if you once you actually implement Körber, you are, and by the way, Körber is not cheap either. Okay, that's why they want you to call. That's why they want you to call them, because they can't put their price on the website. They will just lose customers like crazy. So they just want you to contact them, and they will have somebody. They'll have somebody in the sales department sort of smoothing you out and see how they can actually court you into becoming becoming a customer. But what I want to say is that when we talk about Körber, you have a few benefits that you need to really account for. You have accuracy. This is really good. You have great customer service, and this is really good. You have an easy integration with ERP, EDI, and e-commerce. You have a highly customizable tool, and so this is really good. And you have scalability and flexibility. So what I'm trying to say is that Körber, you can actually have Körber right now if you are a small business owner, but you have the needs of what Körber actually provides, and you can pay for it. Then you can actually get Körber, not a problem. And as you grow, Körber will grow with you as well. It's highly scalable, not a problem. And the thing is that so Körber actually, because Körber is cloud hosted, so it can really scale with you, and so you are able to actually increase accuracy and reduce customer service calls if you implement Körber the proper way. You can also use the web visibility features to check the status of orders in real time. You can open and monitor customer issues. This is really good. You have web ordering. You can ship the right goods on time every time. You can generate compliance labels. This is really cool. You can actually compile ASN required data. This is kind of important from I would say a regulatory perspective also. And when we talk about accuracy, we're speaking about 99.9% accuracy. In other words, you're able to create a paperless warehouse. You can provide accurate real-time validation of every warehouse function using handhelds, barcode, and RFID technology. You can eliminate transcription and data entry errors with real-time data capture. And last but not the least, what we have found in our research is that you can minimize the handling steps all across the way. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I was just walking you through quickly through Körber warehouse management system. So I actually gave you the presentation, the overview rather, the features, the review, the value added, the differentiators, the pricing, the integrations, and the extras. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.